Hello, 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 Reads Review family and friends. Welcome back to the channel. To my subscribers, I do appreciate you. Big thank you, big shout out to you. Thank you for coming and tuning in to little old me yet again. I do appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed. And also, if this is your first time coming across this channel, I'm Shay. This is Reads Review, where we're living, loving Jesus, smelling fabulous, all while saving a dime, discussing budget-friendly fragrances. And you, dear sir or dear ma'am, are welcome as well. Um, I do like my designer fragrances. I try to mention that from time to time. I just like to buy them when I can get them when they're south of $100. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. and you can find them for that too. Sometimes you have to wait out. Sometimes you have to have a couple of reward points or, um, some kind of special coupon or anything like that that you can get some of your favorite designers from for under 100. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to talk about a budget-friendly fragrance today, and that is none other than and this is Nebras Elixar from Lattafa. Y'all know this came out. I don't know. Has it been like 2 months ago now? So I've had it. I was, just trying to. I was testing it out around the house several times, and then I have worn it about 3 times now, maybe 4 full wears. I have layered it with things. It's been nice. I think I mentioned in one of my Monday videos, just here about, I don't know, two or three videos ago, for Monday fragrances that I wore on the previous week. I think I mentioned this is how it opens. Uh, just like the other box. Other box is just a darker brown. This is a pretty color. Anyway, I think I mentioned that I wore this and I layered it with like Choco Musk and I think Soiree, and I think the actual Billie Eilish, and I may have even pulled out the Nebras, the original. Can't remember that part. I'd have to go back and look. But anywho, I think then I mentioned, not only did I layer it, but I also mentioned that, and here's the bottle, that I think this is a very comfy, cozy type of scent. Since then, I've worn her again, and she's gotten a bit more, a bit stronger as far as the performance of it, or the scent of it, or the projection power of it. It's got a bit more stronger to me. Still do consider it a nice, comfy scent. It's creamy, it's fluffy, white chocolate. It gives you like this white chocolate. Um, anyway, before I start doing that, let me talk about the main accords: vanilla, sweet, powdery, musky, and amber. And then your notes are top notes: milk candy, whipped cream, sugar cane is in the heart, and heliotrope is in the heart. I actually do like heliotrope. Um, not too much though, not too much, but I do like heliotrope. Uh, in the base, you have your vanilla, your musk, and ambroxan. Like I said, this is a nice, cozy type of fragrance to me. It is, to me, it gives you the sense of like a Netflix and chill kind of vibe, if that makes sense. It's just that comfy to me. It is, like I said, it gives off this white chocolate, whipped cream, sugar, vanilla, so fluffy like. Um, and I would say that it really, really, truly. You know what? I have it on today. Let me just spray it. See, y'all saw the atomizer. I hope uh, it's decent. It it truly feels or seems like it's something edible, like um, some type of white chocolate dessert, or honestly, it does seem like to me especially on first spray and that first few steps and you going through the olfactory, it reminds me of when you open up a hot cocoa package, like your Nestle or Swiss Miss, what's it called, Miss Swiss, like the what's the version I like to buy in that when it gets cold? It's like the extra rich chocolate or extra chocolate or extra, I don't can't remember. I know when I see the box, but anyway, that's what it reminds me of. Like when you first open that package and you pour it in your milk or your water, however you make your hot chocolate. That is what it reminds me of. This is to me the original Nebras or Nebras, however you would like to pronounce it. Um, it is like that, the original fragrance minus the berries, because that one has a little berry note. That one I think I described, if you ever go back and look. um, I think I did a thoughts and opinions on it, or maybe I've talked about it before. I don't know, but I've said in the past that Nebras reminds you of a nice vanilla um, cookie or wafer to me, with a dusting of Nestle Quick on it. This one, it just reminds me of a darker version of that, because that version had little berries, had floral, but to me, in the end, that's what I got. It's like the dusting of the Nestle on top of a vanilla, like wafer or something that has a few berries on it, a little flour to the side. I don't, and a dusting of chocolate of the Nestle Quick. This one is like it's like it's a deeper version of that, if that makes sense. But like I said, um, without the berries. It has been fairly decent in the lasting power. For me, I probably got 4.5, 5 hours, something to that effect. And then after that, it really sits close to you, in my opinion. It kind of sits close anyway. It would probably be borderline in that area. Um, if you were to rate it like, um, let me see how I can say this. As far as the longevity, if you have like weak to beast mode, and in the middle, there's moderate, there's long lasting or whatever, and then there's like zero, I can't smell it. I would say this would be in between the weak and moderate for me. But again, last time I wore it, I was very impressed because it seemed to be pushing itself closer to moderate longevity. And that's okay. That's good. So anyway, so apparently it's probably getting better and better as it sits. Which, when I first tried this out after I gotten it, that's why it takes me a minute to get on here and tell you guys my thoughts and opinions on it. Like, I may purchase it when it first drops, or fragrance when it first drops. If it feels like to me that it probably needs to sit, I'm going to let it sit. I'm not going to just be one to jump out here and wear it and then come and try to tell you about it, because honestly, to me, that is probably that would probably be an inaccurate um, description of the fragrance, because I didn't give it a chance to sit. And with these Middle Easterns, most of them you got to get a chance to sit. Some of them are A1 when you first get them, but everyone's nose is different. Sense are subjective. Things perform for people in different ways due to all kinds of things: weather, body chemistry, um, just the fragrance itself. It just, there's so many variables that could affect how the fragrance performs for each individual. So that's that, guys. I do like this fragrance. I think it's going to be a nice little evening time, especially if you're just kind of chilling around the house, have a little, time, with, going out to have a little, grab a quick little dinner, nothing fancy, nothing over the top, just real quick with, your husband, your friends, your spouse, or whoever. Um, I think it's going to do well, especially since it's getting cold. But to me, it is like one of those scents that you just kind of chilling. And that's it. That's the best I can give you. And I hope that helps you if you have not decided to get this one. I hope that helps you. I do think that this will layer well uh, with any other, pretty much sweet vanilla, or even, I even thought about mixing, trying to layer this with that banoffee. I need to come and tell y'all about banoffee and the pistache from Lattafa. Again, these are scents, fragrances that I got, that I received. I ordered actually those, and probably this I pre-ordered and got them in. Again, these are scents that I am just kind of letting sit for a little. I wear it, you know. I'm gonna wear the banoffee and the pistache here. The pistache I'm ready to talk about, I think. Banoffee I need to wear it one more time. But anyway, that is that. I do love these bottles. I do. Let's see how far down I am. I can't tell right now. But anyway, bottle just like the original, only of course this is a white bottle. The original is a very, very dark, dark, dark brown. I do like them. I like the bottles. I even like the packaging that it comes in. This almost feels like this is leather. I don't know if it is or not, but it's nice and sturdy for sure. So anyway, I'm quite certain that this is going to just get better and better. And I am going to put her up after today and revisit her probably in another month or so and see how she is. See if she's even better. If she is, of course, I'm gonna let you know, whether I let you know on a individual video for that or in one of my Monday videos, right? So anyway, guys, that is it for Nebras Elixar from the House of Lattafa. Right now, if I were to give her 1 out of 10, I'd probably give her 7. As far as stars, right now, I would probably give her 3.5. Yeah. But honestly, I like it. I do. I do. Those are not low because it is an awful scent. It's that way because I really believe there's more once she sits, or there will be. And I'm going to get on here and I'm going to tell you guys, she is now a 5, or she is now at least a 4.5. She is a 8.5 out of, 1 to 10. She's a 4.5 stars. Anyway, I just feel that way. But I'm just being honest. If you are looking for something to just be really prominent in the longevity, in the scent, in the sillage, projection, you are this won't be that. People will probably smell it on you if they're pretty, just a few feet away from you. And when I say few, I'm talking like 3.5, 4 feet, maybe. So anyway, if that's what you want stuff to be like radiate, 10, 20 feet away from you. This is not going to be her, or at least it hasn't been for me. It may have been for someone else. All right. Anyway, those are my thoughts about Nebras Elixar. You guys take care. Stay prayerful. Stay in your word. Stay close to God. Remember, only what you do for Christ will last. Okay? I will be back here with another video in just a few. You take care.